All right, let's start it up. Let's do this. It's Duskers o'clock. Yep, that was clever. I've been up a long time. All right. Okay, we're gonna explore a lot of stuff. We're gonna shoot through the stars in some kind of magical vessel. And oh boy. All right. So, what is it that we most want to see in this region? I do like A-class vessels just for the amount of stuff they sometimes have on them. This is a Muteki vessel. We do want to see that. So we are on exactly 6 fuel. If we go to this government A-class barge, we can jump over to the Muteki vessel from there. And that'll be exactly 6 fuel. If we find some fuel on the Themistoclea, we may be able to make an extra stop on the way. Or, this ship, the Pearly Heath, is only 2 fuel away from our Muteki vessel, so if we can scavenge a couple of fuel, we may be able to do that instead. Oh, I didn't board this thing yet, huh? Visited false. Well, let's bang that out first. I'm pretty sure that at the end of the last video, I tried to make a Mirrodin joke, based on the fact that this place is, this system is called Mirrodin. My guess is that it didn't go off too well because I can't think of a good joke now. Oh, this vessel was a bounty hunter. Hold various supplies. Ah, the range of his plug-in is actually pretty long. So, pretty unusual. We did not start with a door open. That is often the case. That's almost always the case, I would go so far as to say. Oh my god, what is that? Oh, get out of there. What the fuck? Okay. Was that... I'm gonna open the door again. It's like... It looks like... fungus. Close the door. Okay, it's some kind of, it looked like plant life to me. Some kind of fungus or something. Well, shoot. What do I do about that? If I had the sonic thing, I could try to repel it with the sonic thing. I don't, though. Room 6 is not safe. Okay, I haven't been doing this very much, but we don't really have a way forward. So... shields up, turrets up. Hal, like, shut it up against the wall. I'm gonna actually put Kelly in the ship. Okay. 5. Uh-oh. Out of curiosity. Okay. I'll just shoot at it until it runs out of gun and no damage is done, because it's like shooting at some moss that's growing on a wall or something. Right, that makes sense. We're getting out of here. We are leaving this ship right now. For Hubert. Gotta get Hal back to the airlock. Wow, it's growing quickly. Come on, hurry, hurry, hurry. Like, really quickly. Yep. Okay. Well, that was educational. Okay. We got a jump cell. We got 2 scrap. We're going to have to use one of those scrap to repair our newly damaged drone. And we're going to have to... Oh no, this is what I want. And we're going to have to refill the turret now. Okay, I don't know how you would deal with that stuff. We're gonna put the sonic weapon onto somebody. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna take this pry module off of him. We're gonna bring the sonic thingy, and then I'm going to have Hal carry the pry module. We're probably not gonna use it. We almost never use it, but yeah. So what was my plan? Themistoclea, and then I'm a little shaken. That was like some moss or something, right? Alright, well, don't shoot at it in the future. We learned that. A waste of bullets. We need fire. That's what always works in movies. Maybe a different horrible something happened in every sector. And this is just the horrible thing that happened here. Alright, let's go. We gotta keep trying to get some resources. Old classified. Okay, it's looking like a fairly large ship. The crazy thing is that the wall that it came in from was not adjacent to the room that it was already in, and in fact was adjacent to outer space. It started growing in, so it like gets all up like into the superstructure, I guess. That's crazy. And really gross. Maybe the game felt that things were too easy for us. I would respectfully disagree. Guess what? I feel okay about that. Let's close door 11, shall we? Alright, I can't imagine that there's going to be anything left in here after we vented it. But it was only vented for a couple of seconds. Not even. A remote power upgrade. If this ship were a little bit less old, I honestly would consider taking it. Commandeering it just for that. I really like the remote power module. Well... You big idiot. Alright. That's good to know. There is only one infestation type on this ship. So... If we got to know what that thing was, we could know what kinds of behavior to expect. Okay, well, I'm assuming that there's a power inlet in that room past door 11. So, what we're going to do here is... pretty standard play for me at this point. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and hit the motion sensor. Okay, that's good to know. Here's hoping that when I airlock this thing, it doesn't break the door. Actually, I'm gonna airlock it from this room. Let's go ahead and shunt it into this room so that we can't damage anything of value. Okay. Hey, 5. Bye-bye. I really enjoy doing that. Oh, and since we got, assuming that, you know, this part is, alright. Assuming that this part is reasonably, assuming that the infestation type scanner is reasonably accurate, that means we don't have to deal with the ghost fungus on this ship. So that's good. Okay, D24, open, nav to R9, generator. Okay, we get an inconclusive reading here, so let's just see. Actually, hold up. First, let me scout the room and see if there's anything valuable. Steal everything valuable. And then, after we've done that, I feel safe using it to airlock monsters. Alright, so let's take a moment. Let's take a breather here. Actually, there's no good reason for the ship to be on the side of the place anymore. Looks pretty safe. Alright. I'm convinced. Not so convinced I'm gonna leave that door open. Yep, good, good, good. Okay, so... Nav 4, R2... Okay. Actually, wait a second, I don't want to do that. So we're going to move Noah up into this room, turn on the motion sensor again. Okay, scan is a good module. What's going on here? It's weird. Why did he... Oh, the way I have the yoink command written, you have to be in control of the drone. Because it's drone number agnostic. I should rewrite a version of the command that takes an argument of a drone number. Okay, so do this and then do this, and let's see. See if that room is safe. This ship exploration has gone smoothly. We've gotten a lot of rooms that don't scan inconclusive, which I appreciate. Well, I mean, it's tough. It's a little tough to say because, the room beyond door 20 is so long and thin that an enemy could walk around in there for quite some time without actually coming close to the door. But I'm going to choose to trust this. Okay. Least favorite thing? I feel really solid about this room being safe, though. Okay, we'll just have Noah do the exploration. That's fine. Okay, we have a little bit of recoverable scrap. No way to open the door. When I was at the room 3 power inlet, did I have control over these doors? let's go back to... Back to this one and see what this gave us. Oh, also, we know where there's a scrap, so he can do that. Okay, so this didn't do it. Is his video signal still not back? That's kind of frustrating. Especially for a drone that's supposed to be our scout. Although I guess we could drop the, Yeah, okay, we can check from this side. So let's do this, and we don't know. I don't like this. There's no way for me to check it by opening doors. We do have a sensor. I could drop a sensor in A4. But it's one of these long, narrow rooms. It probably doesn't have that much stuff in it. Maybe we should just call this a win as it is. In fact, I think that that's definitely what I'm going to do. So, nav2 R9 generator. Yeah, we did all right in this ship. I'm not gonna risk it. I'm not gonna spend a lot of resources. Hey, look, the video came back on. So D10, D8, D21, and everybody get home. So what I could do is equip Kelly with the scan module, and then my understanding is scan just runs a scan on the current room to find the stuff that's in it. I could equip Kelly with the scan module and then just do scans from the main schematic view. Or wait, sorry, this is what I want. And not bother repairing the visual sensor. That's a possibility. Alright. But also, I guess it's worth noting that we now have an extra drone, so I could just, you know. Well, we're definitely going here, so let's do that. I can just scrap Kelly, is the you-know, and put John into service instead of bothering to repair. Hal's video signal is all screwed up. That's fine. I don't care about that at all. We never need to see what Hal is seeing. Scans the current room for undetected items. Yeah, because there is stuff. I've had it happen more than once that there's stuff that the drone visual sensors miss, but then you get ship scan off of an interface panel, and it finds like 3 scrap. So the drone visual sensors are not infallible. Let's go to the drone config and see about this. I'm going to keep Kelly in service for now. We're going to try dropping the sonic weapon, putting in scan, and then I think Hubert is going to exchange the stun mine for the sonic weapon. I'm very curious what will happen if we use this on some of that fungus. And we will see as soon as I see some, because I'm definitely doing it. I'm also taking care to occasionally glance at the objectives thing, because both times that we've gotten one of these mysterious "Hey you" messages, it has lit up. So, all right, I don't think that there's anything. Oh, the tow modification is breaking. I'm pretty sure this is one of those things where it's 10 to upgrade and 10 to create a new one, so we scrap the old one. Yeah. And this effectively only costs us 7 scrap. Still, we are back to running out of scrap, like in a real hurry. Alright, let's see if we get anything cool off of the lugger. And by cool stuff, of course, I'm talking about cool logs. Nope, no uncorrupted communications found. Damn. Only one infestation type detected. Hopefully it is not the fungus, because I don't like it. Let's go scan. Okay. Let's go in here. Go scan. Yeah, jeez. I'll tell you right now, no way do I find 6 scrap with the visual sensors. Alright, Noah. Okay. Well, there is a room that actually scans, so that's good. I'm sure I don't have to tell you what my plan is here. Given, you know, things. We are going to wait for the thing to move out of that room, of course, to preserve any valuables that could be in that room. And then, obviously, we're flushing it out the airlock, because screw this thing. Our motion sensor is getting to a place where it is sensible to refill it. Okay, we destroyed the door. That's non-ideal, but acceptable. Okay, so we see a scrap. Then we scan, and we don't find any more scrap. Okay. Get it. I do not trust this room. Let's do this quickly. Inconclusive. I would have to do a whole thing. Good enough, we're leaving. Fuel's in here, but unless we found either jump fuel or 2 jumps worth of propulsion fuel, it doesn't matter, so we're out of here. Hit him quick, steal everything, get the fuck out. That's the plan. Okay, and we're starting to have breakdowns. Do I want to scrap John? Would I rather scrap Kelly? Kelly has hit points, which is something. Any of the other drones in stumbling onto the fungus would have suffered. Would have suffered a destruction potentially. A disabling for sure, a destruction potentially. So we do have some modules that we don't actually need as well. Let's go ahead and scrap a couple of these. Alright, and then we're just going to repair the motions. Like, we need it. I'm not going to refill the motion sensors. We're not going to go through anywhere near 25 on any ship. Okay, so a little disappointing. Sure. I can see why you would say something like that. Alright, this system has a Stargate. So this is where we're going next. The Sinister System. Or Mirren? Wait. Oh, this is the Sinister Galaxy, I see. The Mirren System. Oh, it started us at the Stargate. That is the worst possible outcome. Okay, Class C. Fuel Depot Class C. Fuel Depot Class D. Space Station Class B. So the problem is the jumping around here sucks. This is a fuel depot. Like, my concern is having fuel for the jump back. So, like, am I only going to get to explore one thing in this system? I could go Space Station C, then Fuel Depot C, then back to the Stargate. Class B is bigger and has more stuff on it usually, but we'll go ahead and we'll do it this way. We'll start with the Fuel Depot. Because if we get fuel at the Fuel Depot, it may change my decisions, obviously. I'm still hoping for docking records about that doctor's ship. But, I mean, the odds that we're just going to stumble onto a random thing in space are pretty poor. Yep, found a bunch more scrap. This thing has already paid for itself in spades. Bunch of stuff that we just looked right past somehow. Oh my god, drone. We're the worst. I don't know why this has to be so difficult. And scan. Nothing. Okay, fair enough. So, like, they picked that fungus up on a planet. Obviously. Right, there's no fungus, there's no fungal spores just floating around in outer space, because that's not how stuff works. Okay, well, I suppose, scan, nothing. And screw that room forever. We'll position the drone so that we could turret if we had to. Alright, so this is awkward. I think what I'm gonna use the sensors. Hubert, you get to do something. What am I doing? Why type in a navigate command when I'm already in the driver's seat? Because I really don't want to leave this place without finding the fuel lines, at the very least. So let's open this door up and see what's what. As long as this sensor keeps broadcasting green for a couple of seconds, we'll give that a look. Okay, that spooked me. Not actually relevant, though. I feel like we're pretty safe, but I'm gonna, I want to be really safe. Not bad. Two jump cells. That's excellent. Nav 24R5. 5. Okay, there's not that much space station here, actually. Okay. I feel pretty good about that. Noah getting a little confused, trying to get through the doorway. We had a little bit of a Three Stooges situation there. The drones trying to crowd past each other. Alright, well I feel like that was pretty successful just in the sheer amount of fuel that we managed to pick up. Also, some scrap. Also, some everything breaking. Because it wouldn't be space if things were not falling apart rapidly. By the way, I asked kind of not seriously, just out of frustration. I was like, why is everything in space so crappy? And somebody actually responded in the comments with like a pretty reasonable explanation, and I appreciate that you are taking me seriously and trying to help. Okay, so we need to get some metal. Stuff's got to get fixed. I have very strong feelings about both of these modules. You can make the shield radiation proof. That's really cool. So where are we going to get this scrap? It would be 22 scrap to repair both of these. We have 10. We can go a couple of missions without using them. Just pretend they're not there. I mean, we'll keep them equipped and use them if we have to. But... things are falling apart too quickly, man. And scrapping this drone will only get us 7 scrap. I honestly don't know what to do. I think that we're going to just keep them cool for now. We're going to try not to use them too much. If we have to, we have to. I really want to go to Space Station B, to Nandi here. I like the bigger ones. So we have 6 fuel. We could go to the auto trading, the trading post. Or we could just go to the space station. If we go to the trading post, we have to go right to the Stargate from there. And it's not like I have a lot of scrap to spend. Yeah, let's just go to the space station and try to find some more cool stuff. We have to find a sector in the pretty near future that has ships young enough to hijack, though. Yes! Stuff! Yeah, I got it on the wire. Overheard it myself. It could just be another routine contract, but even something tech speculation articles, I have a better idea. What do you think about military involvement? Hear me out. We know Muteki holds contracts with the military. Leyland working with someone. A backdoor for the military into... Oh, Leyland working with... yeah, okay. A backdoor for the military into Leyland's tech. Militarized assemblers. Fear is compelling. I know, but something tagged as a futures piece. Thoughts? So this is some journalists talking. Relevant to Grey Goo due to mention of Leyland and assemblers, military use currently deemed too speculative, submitted as supplemental, unable to determine further course of action. Alright. It's something, though. It's something. Why is cool stuff in a room with a vent? Why does everything have to be terrible? Maybe not everything is terrible. Wow. Wow. This has been a very profitable area, sector. And a free scrap. Thank you, scan module. You're everybody's hero. Or maybe not, but you're certainly mine. Okay, it's a small station. Well, actually, this will be an interesting test of the collector. So we see 5 scrap. If we vent this room, what do we get? We don't have power to that door, is what we get. Alright, well. Oh, we don't have power to door 6 either. Well, how are we going to get all that scrap? We do this. Okay. So that room's pretty safe. I assume. I actually don't know if you can vent that fungus stuff. Wait, scan results came up blank? Don't they usually say no items of interest if there's nothing? That's weird. Huh. Okay, we'll try using the sensor again. I've never actually had a hit from the sensor. Oh, you know what? Can I run this airlock? I'm really just curious whether this collector always gets stuff. Alright, so it says scrap collected. Let's just leave. We'll see how much scrap that actually was. So what, I only found one myself. Okay, it found one more. Gather, scan, and generator, all breaking down. This is not a good time for this. Okay. So we have 6 fuel now in the tank. Could we go here? Oh, if we go here, we will only have... Well, we have 7 jump fuel, though. We can afford to screw up. Okay, so here's the thing. We're going to go to the Nandi. Next video. I'm going to travel there now. We'll search it. If we find a propulsion fuel on the Nandi, then we'll go to the Stargate, use the Stargate. If we do not find propulsion fuel, we'll go to the Freeland, and then we'll just jump out of here to replenish our fuel and use... I mean, maybe we'll just jump back and use the Stargate. Maybe we'll not do that. Maybe we'll use some other Stargate. But that's the plan. This video is long enough for now, though. So come back next time when hopefully we never again encounter any more of that fungus. And we'll see you then.